got up super early and set off from Tyndrum. We have set off early this morning because we've got 19 miles ahead of us. It's Rannoch Moor day, so there may not be a lot of updates because of signal and what have you, but it's starting off to be pleasant, so we'll see. Ta-ta for now. Is trying to get out. It stopped raining for 5 minutes. Hopefully we might get a little bit of a break from the rain, but as you know, it's Scotland, so in 10 minutes it'll be pouring again. This stage consists of nearly 7 miles of good, mostly level walking along the worn cobbled surface of the old military road, with wonderful mountain scenery on all sides. There's no shelter along this open stretch, so be prepared in poor weather. Once again, the valley is shared with the main road and railway. Fortunately, the road soon parts company with the way to run on the western side of the valley, while the trail follows the Glasgow to Fort William line along the east side. It's a little used railway, and those trains that do pass are more of a curiosity than an annoyance. A stunning walk taking us right to the door of the Bridge of Orchy hotel. So I am just leaving Bridge of Orchy. Emma, bless her, has had enough and she's gone on to Glencoe on the bus. So I'm going to meet her later on and do this 12 mile on my Todd. I think she made the absolutely right decision. Look at that, how beautiful. Right, onwards I go. Ta-ta for now. This superb, challenging 13-mile section starts easily with 3 miles of pleasant walking over a small ridge to the Inveroran Hotel and then round the head of Loch. I have just climbed out from the Bridge of Orchy and look what I can see. How beautiful is that? How absolutely stunning. Makes it so worthwhile.
I see whales fall down this silent siren's call. You found a loss. How do I break down these walls? I try to hold on to memories we had. So many faces they wrote in my head. When night has come, we'll be waiting till the dawn. When I'm away, you're taller than I ever known, and I can take your pains away no matter what it takes. I see whales fall in those seas as wait and flow.
When you climb up from the Bridge of Orchy, you'll reach a cairn at the top of the hill. It has amazing views over Loch, Rannoch Moor and the Black Mount, where you'll be heading. This climb is 320 metres high, and the first of many. You then descend down to the valley to the Inveroran Hotel. This is where I stopped and had a cup of tea and a chat with a hiker I'd previously seen on days that I'd done the West Highland Way. He had the sense to split this section up and was staying overnight at the hotel.
No matter what it takes.
I leave my tea stop and carry on. I travel across the Victoria Bridge, which has stunning views. Just beyond Victoria Bridge, an old cobbled drove road slowly ascends onto Blackmount, a rising of high moorland between the large mountains surrounding Quabar, west of the trail and the vast expanse of Rannoch Moor to the east. This is the remotest and wildest section of the whole way. There's no escape routes, nor is there much shelter for the next 10 miles, so come prepared as the weather here is notoriously cruel. I just thought I better check in. I am on Rannoch Moor. It's alright, brutal on the feet because it's cobbly and it's slippy with it being wet. The rain and the wind keeps coming in and out of the mountains and whipping across, but for the time being it seems to be blown past, hopefully. So I'm enjoying it. It's tough. Emma went ahead on the bus, which was a very wise decision. It's tough, but I think from Tyndrum, this section from Tyndrum has been my favourite bit. So yeah, let's see what happens. I just have to take care with my feet, and I'm using my paws, so yeah. Raising money for Great North Air Ambulance. I think I've got over £900 now, so I'm over the absolute moon. Every pain, every bit of exhaustion is so worth it for the money raised. Thank you all so much, and big love to you all. Wind is blowing and the rain is coming horizontal, but I've just turned around and saw that. Oh, this is hard. So hard. And there is where I'm headed, over that hill, and hopefully I'll be able to see Glencoe, and if not, I'll have a little cry.
We had so many faces, they wrote in my hand. When night has come, we'll be waiting till the dawn.
This is Scotland! In because I wasn't going to put crying in, but that was hard. It was so hard, and I'm so proud of myself for doing it. The weather has been atrocious. I couldn't have had worse weather apart from snow, but I can see the ski resort when I'm staying the night, and I'm so happy. And my mum's just messaged me saying how proud of me she is. For raising the money for Great North Air Ambulance. Knowing the money I've raised could save somebody's life, so it's so worth it. It's absolutely so worth it. Right, I'm going now for a cup of tea and a shower. Ta-da! So I will stop crying in a minute. I'm so grateful for every single person that's donated to the Great North Air Ambulance. Thank you so much. Big love. I am going to my bed in those trees. Hurrah! Oh my God. Good afternoon. So yes, I am back from West Highland Way. If you hadn't guessed already, I know a lot of you have been watching my videos as I am loading them onto YouTube. So day 5, yes. I thought I'd do this little sort of chat about really how I was feeling that day. There was a lot of chat that we had discussed, Emma and I, about Rannoch Moor and the Bridge of Orchy, and obviously I've done a lot of research before I went, so I knew it was going to be a challenge. I knew it was going to be a long day over some terrain that I'm probably not used to. You know, I've trained up here in Northumberland for a long time now, but I do a lot of hills. And yes, there are many mountains in Scotland, as you all know. Anybody who's been knows the terrain and knows it can be rough. It doesn't prepare you. No amount of training actually prepares you for what you can encounter along the way. So we left Tyndrum in the morning, a lovely walk along which follows a sort of an old railway line. I think it's, yeah, along the side of the railway line and along the side of the A82, which is the main, obviously, road that goes up to Fort William and from Glasgow. So yeah, honestly, the weather, I can deal with bad weather. You know, we're from England, we're in the UK, we are in Northumberland, high up, you know, we get all weathers. I mean, I've been up in the Cheviots in snow, blizzards, everything they can throw at me, I can deal with, as long as you're prepared. And I was prepared. We were both prepared. I think the exhaustion on day 5 had got the better of Emma, and I think doing the 7 miles to Bridge of Orchy was testing. It was, because the tracks are rough. There is a footpath. There are footpaths along the West Highland Way without a shadow of the doubt, and it is a brilliant trail, but it can be rough and it can be cobbly and stony. They are maintained, but yeah, it's Scotland. That, you know, it's Scotland. So I was confident that I was going to do it. I was confident I could cope with it. Was it confidence, or was it just sheer determination? I don't know. Or stubbornness, possibly stubbornness. Because in the past, you know, I have done things and thought, oh, I can't do this, and given up. But I was just determined. I had a lot riding on this. People have donated the hard-earned cash, and I knew I just had to do it. So fortunately, Emma made the decision at Bridge of Orchy to leave me. Well, she didn't leave me, I made her go actually, because I knew there's no way to get out of Rannoch Moor unless you either, one, hurt yourself and you have to get out with emergency services, or you turn back. And turning back for me was not an option. So off I went. As you can see on the video, you know, I'm up and down. I'm high-spirited, and, you know, I like a laugh and stuff. But this was serious. This was serious terrain that I wasn't used to. You're out in the open, although that you're surrounded by these amazing mountains. But when that weather comes in, it comes in, and it kept coming in, and it kept going out, and it kept coming in, and it kept going out. And you've just got to deal with it. By the time I got sort of 3 miles in, I was knackered. Literally, my poles were holding me up. 5 days of hiking takes it out of you, mentally and physically and emotionally. And I just kept going and going, and all I could see was miles and miles and miles of this track. And I could see the road sort of going away from me in the beginning and then disappearing, and I just thought, I can't even go across the moor if I need to get out. I can't go across the moor to the main road and flag somebody down. I just had to keep going. So I got my head down. I think I saw one person coming from the north back down to Bridge of Orchy, and they were just like, it's rough, it's really rough, just take care. It was slippy underfoot. The road is cobbly and stony and uneven, so I was just being so careful not to roll an ankle, not to fall and hurt myself. You know, and when you're trying so hard to keep upright the whole time for 13 miles, that takes it out of you. It really does. So I just wanted you to know what I was going through and how I ended up so emotional at the end. And I think when I saw Glencoe, I knew I was at the end of it, but I felt like I didn't have any more gas in the tank to literally get me that mile that I needed to go to get to, well, safety and warmth and comfort. I had no phone signal until I sort of got to the end, and I got a message from my mum, which just, I think all the emotion and the exhaustion just came all at once, and that's how I ended up with in floods of tears. But I was proud of myself. I was proud of Emma, my best friend, who has just, she was amazing, absolutely amazing. And it was, I need you all to know, it was so difficult for her to make the decision to leave me at Bridge of Orchy. But when you know it's not safe for somebody and they're not up to that sort of distance and terrain, she absolutely made the right decision, because we would have been stuck. If she'd just stopped and given up, I'd have, you know, would have to get air ambulance to come and get her. So yeah, it was a tough day, a really tough day. And I know in some of the videos it looks all nice and sunny and you know the clouds are coming in and out, but it was tough. And you know, Rannoch Moor is absolutely stunning. And bless her, she said, when I got to Glencoe, she said, Emma, I want to do it. I want to, and I said, look, we will come back and do it together for a day, and we'll stay up, we'll camp, and we'll just do it in when the weather's not the way it was. It was the weather that did it. And anybody that's done Rannoch Moor, you know how bad I suppose it could get. The wind was literally blowing me off my feet. The rain was in my face, and my waterproofs are really good waterproofs, but they just didn't withstand the Scottish Highlands weather, no chance. I mean, I was soaked to the skin, everything, the water had just got into everything, my shoes, like my boots, everything. And I deliberately wore comfortable, because I took my walking boots, my Scarpas, which I love, and they're brilliant for long distance hikes. But I ended up getting sore feet. Never ever suffer from blisters ever in all the years I've been hiking, but Scotland beat my feet to a pulp. So I wore my Merrells, which are trail shoes, and they were amazing. I don't think I would have got as far as I did. I don't think I would have ended the trail, got to the end, if I hadn't worn them. So obviously they're not fully waterproof, so my feet were wet. I was soaked to the skin. Literally kicked open the door, and when I got to Glencoe and was just like, I need to get hot, like warm, dry, and into some dry clothes. Yeah, so it took me a while to get myself sorted. So I hope you've enjoyed my experience of Rannoch Moor, and I hope it came across how bloody difficult it is. But honestly, I would do it again. I would absolutely 100% do it again. And I'm gonna take Emma because she really wants to do it. But what we'll do is we'll go from Bridge of Orchy, because she missed Loch was amazing, and she missed climbing up out of the Bridge of Orchy, which is just stunning, which is a shame. But like I say, safety comes first, absolutely. And if somebody's not capable or up to it, then don't do it, is my advice. I was just more stubborn, but I knew I could do it. Physically, I knew I could do it. Mentally was a completely different ball game, because like I say, 5 days hiking takes it out of you. So yeah, I shall stop rabbiting on now and let you enjoy the rest of the video. Ta-da!
Down this silent siren's call, you found a loss. How do I break down these walls? I try try to hold on to memories we had. So many faces they wrote in my head. When night has come, we'll be waiting till the dawn. When I'm away, you're taller than I ever know, and I can take your pains away no matter what it takes. I see whales fall in those seas as wait and